So hi everyone. Today we're gonna take another post from my private community from this guy named Tanner, and we're gonna give some feedback to the guy. I'm gonna try and help out the guy and coach him on his situation so he can improve or maximize his chances for getting back with his ex. So let's get right into it, okay? Here's Tanner's situation. So my ex and I broke up on December. Oh, by the way, forgot to plug my community. If you want to make posts like that about your situation and get my feedback on video or via text via this community, you should buy any of my courses or my coaching offers. All of them include lifetime access to this community, like free lifetime access. There's no subscription, no BS like that. Buy one of those products of mine and you get this shit. Anyhow, to get back to Tanner's post, my ex and I broke up on December 15th, and I stated my intentions to be with her and initiated the no contact rule on the 27th. One of the things I realized in these past few weeks of reflection was that I had become pretty pessimistic and that I had trouble enjoying the moment and appreciating my circumstances. One of the ways I want to address this is through volunteering and giving back to people that are in much worse situations than I am. Okay, first of all, just general tip for all of you watching. Really good way to blow off steam, really good way to heal from a breakup, mainly because it really helps you understand that a breakup isn't that bad of a situation. Like for most people, there are a bazillion other situations out there that you can see through volunteering that are way worse than just having a breakup. So, not having a home or having a marriage fall apart and having issues with, let's say, your kids afterwards or something like that. So if you can essentially get closer to people that have it way worse than you, you're gonna sooner realize that you don't have it all that bad, probably. Not downplaying your breakup, by the way, just stating that there are other things out there that are way worse, other experiences out there that are just way more painful. Anyhow, Tanner says, in the past, I volunteered with a bus that goes around every second Friday to give out food, clothes, and warm drinks to homeless people around my city, and I think it would be very beneficial for me to do this again, and I agree. There are two issues that I'm a bit worried about though. Number one, my ex's dad driven the bus around in the past to volunteer, but I'm not sure how involved he is still. For what it's worth, he reached out after we broke up, saying that he was sorry to hear what happened and that I had always treated his daughter well, so there's no animosity here. Okay, so far so good, so this is a bad reason to not volunteer, in my opinion, therefore. My ex has... okay, this is interesting. My ex has also volunteered there before, but it hasn't been consistent. Once every 2 to 3 months maybe. When she volunteers, she also usually brings one of her friends. I used to be a good friend with her best friend, but things soured when I lost sight of my values. I wrote her friend a letter earlier this week to try and mend fences, but now it's out of my hands, and I'm not looking to reach out again if they don't. Should I still go? I want to do this for my own intrinsic satisfaction from being able to help others. If there are there as well, I don't want them to think that I'm trying to stage a run-in or having ulterior motives for coming. It's not a guarantee that they will be there by any means, but I'm not sure what I should do if A, her dad is there, B, her and her friend are there, or C, all of them are there. Any thoughts, advice would be greatly appreciated. Interesting situation. Let's get the talking head camera. Boom. Ready. Okay. So, first of all, the instinct to volunteer is pretty good. This, like I said, is the kind of personal growth that you should be doing, that you should throw yourself into, and it's gonna, for the reason that I already mentioned earlier, it's gonna help you a lot when it comes to feeling better about yourself, feeling better about your breakup, maybe even learning a few things along the way. Specifically, things like how you can be grateful in this case, because at least you have, I assume, a roof over your head. At least you have, food in the fridge and stuff like that. Whereas these people, it doesn't sound like they do. So there's that, okay? But I do need to be direct with you about something very important. I think you are overthinking the situation just a little bit, and you have a good reason, for that. I mean, you still love your ex, you're emotional about the whole thing. So you're still overthinking it, but it's at least for a solid reason. You're worried about how your actions are gonna be perceived in your ex's social circle. So when it comes to that friend and the dad, as well as how she's gonna perceive them in general, like directly, you're planning scenarios involving her and her friends, and you're concerned about ulterior motives being suspected. And here's the thing. If you were really doing this for yourself, none of these concerns, I think, would matter. The fact that they do matter shows me, at least indicates, okay, I'm not making like a statement as in this is absolutely true, but it does indicate you're not quite ready yet. You're not quite detached from your ex. I mean, again, that's also fair because it's only been, I think you said here, it's only been a few weeks since the breakup. So, okay, I get it. I get that. Now, okay, that's kind of like my little analysis of the situation. Now let's get into the practical stuff. So what the fuck should you even do, right? I would say go volunteer. Despite all of what I said just now or earlier, all my worries and concerns, I think you should go and you should volunteer. But before you do, you should internalize this mindset. You're not there for anyone else other than yourself. You're not there for your ex, for the dad, even though you don't have, like you said, any animosity around each other. You're not there for the friend of your ex. If they're there, great. When you meet them, and don't avoid them, but when you meet them, if you stumble upon them, say hi, ask how they're doing, ask how they've been, be polite, be friendly. But very soon after that, okay? Just say, hey, it was nice chatting with you guys, but I gotta go. And then you return and you just do your own thing, okay? You don't want to linger in their orbit. All you want to say is hi, you want to greet them, you want to ask how they're doing maybe, and even that's not necessary. And then you want to get the fuck on with your life, doing your own thing. That's what you want to do, okay? Politeness, confidence, be casual about it. That's the vibe we're going for. Not being friends, but being friendly is another way you can think about it. Another note, and I think this is kind of obvious based on what I said earlier, but still, don't get into drama, don't get into arguments, don't reheat leftover conversations, don't get into like emotionally heavy conversations, stuff like that. And please don't manufacture moments where you can, stumble upon these people. That's also gonna be, it can very easily come across as manipulative, and your ex or anyone from their social circle, family circle, can quickly figure out what you're actually doing. So don't try that. Don't try to stage run-ins or something like that, which you said you're worried about. And maybe you have like a little voice at the back of your mind saying you should maybe just try it out a little bit. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You can lose so much more than what you can gain. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching this video. Again, if you guys would like to go here inside my community, buy any of my courses or coaching offers, and you get free access to this community. Alternatively, you can also email me on contact@maxjanker.com. Obviously, I'm going to prioritize the questions and the desires for feedback, the requests for feedback in my paid community, or the community attached to my paid products. But if I do have the time, I will go through your email and I'll make a video like this about it, and I'll try to coach you through well, I'll try to coach you through your situation and help you achieve whatever post-breakup goal you are trying to hit. With that said, thanks for watching. Subscribe to this second channel. Check out the main channel if you'd like more polished, scripted shit. And that's pretty much it. Thanks. Bye.